everyone, my name is Liliana and welcome to day 1 of my 100-day art challenge. And it looks like day 1 is gonna be Swan! I was hoping we started off with one of my characters, but Swan is definitely a way to start off this 100-day challenge. Side note, I accidentally lost the first part of the video, so don't mind that the line art is almost completely done now. Anyways, in my 100-day challenge, I'll be introducing you guys to all of my characters and my friends' characters, starting with Swan, obviously. So, Swan is based off of one of my other characters, Alice, who you'll meet later on. In her universe, Alice was saved by a vigilante named Crow before she became Swan. Now, one thing you should keep in mind is that Alice is a puppet master yandere. Those are basically the yanderes who will come up with these extremely elaborate plans to capture their one true love. So, if you've seen You, basically that guy, I don't remember his name right now. She became absolutely obsessed with Crow and would go to every crime scene just to see him again. Until one day, she discovered his secret identity and where he lived. Now, being the puppet master that she is, she orchestrated a chance meeting. And, well, she actually convinced him to go out on a date with her. Not knowing any better, Crow actually agreed. Of course, after countless dates, he was getting ready to go out and fight some crime when Alice accidentally walked in on him. He came clean to her and actually helped her become Swan. He changed his name too to, I think it was Vulture. You'll meet him later on. And they became the crime-fighting duo known as Lovebirds. Alright, so now that you have all that basic info out of the way, let's get into her design. So this is actually my third time redesigning this. The first one was actually based off of the Swan Lake dress, from the ballet. I mean, it was cute, but I didn't really like it because it just didn't feel like superhero. The second one I did, I just couldn't stand it. The second design had a little tiara, and I honestly don't know why I put it there. I also felt like it just wasn't fitting with the theme properly, so I tried to give her some wings, and it just took away from the whole design. On top of that, like, her skirt just didn't sit right on her waist, the top didn't look right. There was just so many things that I can pick out that I didn't necessarily like. One thing I was able to nail down was how her hair was gonna look, and at least the shoes. For some reason, I can always get the shoes right with Alice. Her entire costume will change, but her shoes will always stay the same. So the main ideas that I'm taking for this dress is Wonder Woman, especially when she has like this skirt right here that kind of looks like metal, Swan Lake, and Shining Chariot from My Little Witch Academia. So Alice used to do ballet, which is why I wanted to incorporate this swan theme so much. On top of that, swans are considered lovebirds, as in like they mate for life. So I decided to give her the ballet slippers to represent not only that ballet part, but like, you know, it's just a very cute touch for her aesthetic. I gave her those feathery goggles in a way to keep with the bird theme, you know, add some sort of feather somewhere. The same reason why I designed the skirt that way is because I felt like they represent feathers. The reason why her cloak is that minty green is because her partner, Vulture, has a very green aesthetic. When I go to design him, I'll make sure to add a pop of pink in there somewhere. I wasn't sure if I was gonna completely have them do matching costumes, but I'll see when I go to design him. I just know that I want them to have their colors intertwined in there somewhere. Next is the Sweetheart neckline. I think the name is pretty self-explanatory, Sweetheart. Alice was meant to be the sweetest, kindest person you'll ever meet. She'll always give you like some sort of baked good for your birthday. She'll actually have your birthday marked down on a calendar. She'll be the ear that you can talk to, a shoulder you can cry on, so on and so forth. So Sweetheart necklines specifically fit her very well. On top of that, I just really like the way they look. Next are those bell sleeves. When I went to redesign her for this final time, I wanted to give her more of a magical girl vibe, considering that's what I went with her first time. And I was just throwing around ideas when I finally remember Shining Chariot from My Little Witch Academia. I just really loved her design, so I pulled a lot from that. Specifically those bell sleeves, just because they make me really happy. I added the gold belt, kind of just to break up the top from the bottom, and on top of that, it just looks very pretty. On the second design, she was supposed to have like this heart on her chest that was made of two swans with one of their beaks colored pink and the other one green to symbolize both her and her partner. But I didn't like the way it turned out, so I decided to just make it a normal golden heart in this design. I also colored it gold just because it goes with her belt, and I feel like the gold is a nice accent to add with all these pinkish colors. The black choker is meant to represent her siblings in a way, who you'll meet later on, and get the full story behind that. It also helps with breaking up the neck from the rest of the body. When it came to background, I didn't know what I should go with. I started off with like this really colorful tie-dye, but like it became a mess very quickly, and then I decided, what if I just kept it two simple colors? And then I messed around with the color changing tool in Clip Studio until I found a color that I liked, and of course I went with purple because what else would I do? So let me know what you guys think of her design. Please make sure to like, leave a comment, and subscribe for the next update. I should hopefully be posting that tomorrow. Alright, thanks for stopping by!